Hi guys, now here's what I'm going through, a glimpse of what I'm going through. I have it to where I want to chase my dreams, but my dreams isn't really making me enough money to really pay any bills, and it's not making a living. So therefore I have to work a job in order to pay my bills, but at the same time my job is a minimum wage job. Normally I work two jobs so that I can, keep up with the expenses of just life and inflation and just wanting more things because you're working hard. So I'm in a spot where I could either work a minimum wage job and hopefully, become a manager and get paid more, or hopefully make more than my at my age right now so I can actually take care of myself, or I quit the job and I do what my parents want me to do, which is go get a trade school. Go to trade school, get a certificate, do something. Obviously I'll make more than minimum wage and I'll probably have a better financial lifestyle, but at the same time it's like I'm very unstable, like I'm very undecided, and I don't know what I want to do anyway in trade. So it's like I don't want to do a trade. I prefer to do entrepreneurship. That's what I'm doing currently, which is YouTube, creating videos of what I feel like, either gaming or just motivational. Like I just try a lot of things just to see what works. I get it, like it's not working, it's not making a living, and I am struggling to pay bills here and there, but it's just like the dream is just so big to the point where I want it to work so bad. And it's just like, when your parents are so stuck on education and just go to school, as education is the better way of living your life, and they're just gonna keep on drilling it in your head every day. And that's what my mom does every day. She drills it into my head every day, which is, I get it, she's going through stuff, so she doesn't want me to go through the same stuff that she's going through. But at the same time, like, I don't want to see myself just working for somebody else, and I just want to be on my own terms. But at the end of the day, like, I gotta get it, like, and then she's timing me, she's giving me like a time frame of what decision I need to make. And I'm just like, with business, like, it's not gonna always happen overnight the way you want it to, but I have fun doing it, my business, even though I don't make money, I don't make much money. It's just the thrill of doing it. I don't want to sit here and go through a trade school, sit in a class and for 6 months and pay all this money, and then I graduate, I get a job, and then I don't like the job, and then now I'm stuck at the job because I have bills to pay. Like, I get it, like, at this age I might not have big responsibilities, so therefore I don't have savings. I'm not really saving anything, you know much as I should be. But I don't know, like, I just would rather chase my dream. But when your dream doesn't work, it's like you have to look at the logical side of your situation, and you have to, like, literally compare the pros and the cons. Like, your dream, you like it, but it's not making you money to survive. So you kind of have to stop that to do something to be able to survive. And then you ultimately end up giving up on your dream because then you haven't made any money, and it's like then it doesn't become a dream anymore. But if you was to work a 9 to 5, like, not, trade school, it's like you're stuck in the system again. It's like, I don't want to be stuck in the system, just working for somebody else, clocking in and having the same routine every single day, and just, nothing is, different. Like, I'm stuck in a cubicle and I'm answering emails and I'm doing phone calls and all this, setting up interviews, meetings, and stuff like that, you know. But then with entrepreneurship, it's like, it's a lot better because it's like, you're doing something every day. You're your own boss. You make your own schedule. You know, you can take a day off whenever you feel like it. You get to schedule time off. With the trade school, like, you have very limitations to your free time, but at the same time, like, you get paid more at that moment, but it's gonna cost your health. And then when it costs your health, as in your mind health is gonna be like, man, I wish I was elsewhere. Man, I wish I was chasing my dreams, or man, you know, where would I be at if I had actually chased my dream? And it's just like, that's the things that you got to think about, and that's like the biggest stress of entrepreneurship is not knowing where you could be had you kept on going. And it's like, but yeah, man, it's just like that's something that my mom doesn't understand about entrepreneurship. Like, it's like there's days where you do make a good amount, but then there's days where you don't make anything, and it's like it's unpredictable, and it's like they want stability because they're older, and you're not getting any younger. But at the same time, it's like that stability that you get, it's it's not comfort. Like once you become comfortable in that stability, it's like you give yourself no room to grow, and it's like the ceiling that you put yourself. Like my dreams could be a ceiling right now, but 2 years from now, I could have like the biggest move in my career and it blows up, and now I have no ceiling. Versus an entrepreneurship, versus the trade school, my ceiling is only whatever the salary that they're willing to pay me after I get, the job and after I first start, and then basically I move up, between if however long I stay with the company, and obviously, my parents aren't wrong, like there's that insurance, there's the benefits that come with a good stable job, which is that's what they preach every single day to me. Insurance, 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 retirement saving, they preach that all the time. But I don't know, like just being able to have the time freedom, being able to travel, being able to take off, being able to do something that you love and being able to brag about it to other people, being able to promote yourself, to showcase that you have something, being able to be proud of something that you created, and just being able to be different, that walking a different path than the traditional, because it's like you got to be able to break generational curses in your family, and your parents are not going to understand that unless you actually try. They're going to want you to go to trade school because they wish they would have went to college, and they wish they would have, but not everybody's path is the same, so they want your path. They wish that their path was a lot easier right now, so they're trying to push something on you that you don't want, but you want more for yourself, but you just don't see it just yet. It's not going to work for you just yet, but when it does work, that's when they'll see it. And it's just all a confusing thing, and it's just the not giving up factor. It's just the having the resilience to keep on going. It's just the major part of this. But it's like, I just been working all my life. Like I just want to be able to just be on my own terms and just be able to like, not have to worry about doing the same thing over and over again. Not having to just, because people, they tend to like boss you around once you like you're the middle person. Like I don't want to be the middle person. I don't want to be the lowest of the low. You start off that way, but in life, I feel like it all just works out, so even if you make a bad decision, you still will come up on top, depending on how you feel after you hit rock bottom, I haven't hit rock bottom yet, but like I feel like I just want to chase my dreams, man. Like, and I have big dreams too. It's just I just don't know how to like achieve it, and I'm just trying day by day, and that's all I could do is just try, At least I wake up to try. Most people, they wake up, they don't try, and they're just so miserable, and it's just like because they've already seen what's gonna happen before it's gonna happen, and you know I don't want to be that guy, So I mean, whatever works out for you, just do what's best for you, and then. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and this is what I'm going through. So let's go.